1-1. I mean, they took a loss in 1-1 this week, and now we come to Friday, a huge game for the seniors with a couple on the rosters tonight, and they're playing Allatoona, who has been struggling recently. Sequoyah leads their all-time series, and Allatoona has no wins this year, so they're looking to find some sort of momentum here, but Sequoyah has other plans.
Yeah, we've seen this game happen one time before at the beginning of the year. The Chiefs did win 74-13. They're probably going to look to repeat that, kind of the same scoreline here on senior night. So definitely going to big stakes tonight.
Yeah, indeed. So Allatoona has been struggling a decent amount this season. They have a lot of good talent on that team. Just something has not been clicking offensively. They only average up around 10 points a game. And I mean, based off the Chiefs' average scores, they're going to need to do a decent amount better than that tonight if they want to take this win. So I believe we're going to have our national anthem. We'll be back to you in just a few minutes. So I believe we're going to get into our starting roster now, but as I mentioned earlier, this all-time series between the two teams is 13-0 in favor of the Lady Chiefs, dating back all the way back to 2008. And as Jake said earlier this season, the Chiefs won 74-13. So Allatoona, and they have a lot of good talent, a very good set of starters. The depth has not been there, though. And they have a good amount of height, too, so it's going to be interesting how Ava Glassmeyer, we'll be talking about her a lot tonight, how Glassmeyer down low challenges Abdul Salam. It's going to be a very key matchup to watch. So we got the starters for Allatoona. That is Macy Strickland, Hazel Schultz, Ava Glassmeyer, Momo Timothy, and Anaya Blue. Now it is senior night for the Lady Chiefs, so we have a little bit of a different roster coming up. Different than usual, but still the normal Lonnie season thus far. Average 12. 7 starting. Also, Sailor Davies is also playing really good lately. Senior Lauren Trujillo also getting a start on this senior night. And senior Addison Gorley is also having a phenomenal senior season. 11 points per game, and her defense has been unstoppable all season long. So it's going to be a very fun matchup here for senior night. Chiefs looking to carry their momentum into a senior night victory here in the Warlodge tonight. So we are getting ready to tip this one off. Just to know, the Chiefs are 6-1 at home. Their only loss came to River Ridge earlier in December as Abdul-Salam wins that tip-off there. And here we go. Gorley, a quick drive, a block by Glassmeyer, first thing. But it tips out of bounds by Gorley. So you see early Ava Glassmeyer, her height being felt down low. It's going to be hard for the guards of Sequoyah like Gorley and Davies to drive through the middle. And they find Glassmeyer, launch it. Instead, it's packed by Gorley. Strickland's shot, no good. Bellinger to Davies on the wing. Finds her fellow senior again. Cross-court pass. Back to Davies. And Bellinger now launches one, and it sinks. Shelby Bellinger starting this game off hot. 3-0 Lady Chiefs. And here's Schultz. Passes over to Anaya Blue. She gets double teamed on the baseline, and it's stolen by Gorley. And she gets to Abdul-Salam. Quick steal for the Chiefs. In the corner for Davies. In. Seniors back-to-back threes. And the Chiefs are already on fire.
Yeah, that's something we're going to see a lot, that cross-court passing. Just a vision from this team, getting into those open spots and just nailing down those threes.
Pass to Blue. Inside of Glassmeyer, but easily read and tipped away by Gorley. Her second steal already. Inside pass to Abdul-Salam. Instead, kicked it back out to Shelby Bellinger. 3 for 3 are the Lady Chiefs. Unreal start to this one.
Chiefs have not missed a three so far. 3 made 3 attempts.
Blue on the wing once again. Driving Abdul-Salam. Hits off the front of the rim. And Milani's taking it up the floor right now. And she's putting a move on him. Instead, kicks out to the corner, but just out of reach of Gorley. Little miscommunication there from junior to senior.
Yeah, one of the short times that a pass isn't perfectly nailed right to a player.
Blue once again on the wing. Double teamed again is Blue. Trying to find an outlet, and that's Gorley's third steal. She's pushing the floor. 1v3, and she gets fouled. A block is going to be called on Hazel Schultz.
The foul picked up by Allatoona.
It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be Chiefs ball passing in on the baseline. 5:38 left in the first as Abdul-Salam has it on the elbow, and she is no good, but rebounded by Bellinger. Davies, and that 3 streak is gone, and that is going to be Allatoona ball. That's Schultz, guarded by Gorley. Schultz trying to find some sort of opportunity. Instead, gets packed. Taking a shot by Strickland, but no contact. And with a quick timeout called by Yarborough after that possession by the Bucks. So 9-0 is your score. That was a very hot start for Sequoyah. I mean, 3 threes made in a row. Gorley already has 3 steals. That's more than her average, and it's the first quarter. Not even the first quarter, 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, just complete dynamite just start. I mean, you don't really see so many threes attempted so quickly into a game, and they nailed all of them but one. So that's just something you don't normally see. And just a great team up from both of the seniors on senior night.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's ironic that it's by the 2 leading seniors on this team, Bellinger and Davies. They've both been having great seasons. I mean, and great job to them for getting started early tonight.
Yeah, you can even throw in Gorley there with a 3 steals so far.
Yeah. Seniors already showing out as Gorley's bringing the ball up. Inside of Trujillo, she retains possession. Cross court to Davies. Gorley launches one. Playing soft, but rebounded by Abdul-Salam, and beautiful play by the junior. Had position on some other Buccaneers. Glassmeyer was not there to get the rebound either. 11 zip. Looking inside is Blue. Instead, he's trying to find a lane. Launches it back now in the hands of Strickland. screen by Glassmeyer. And Gorley is swatting after it. Almost tipped away by Davies. Strickland launches one from the free throw line, and it sinks. Just as the shot clock expires, 11-2, Bucks get on the board. Davies for Bellinger. Off the back of the rim, but Abdul Salam comes crashing in from the other side. Trujillo launches a three, and that's short, but Bellinger is right there. And she resets. Gorley's taking a lane, tipped away by Timothy. Beautiful play by Momo Timothy there. She passes it to Glassmeyer, and that is tipped, I believe. Pardon me, it's going to be Sequoyah ball. And here's what Sequoiah's going to be doing tonight. It seems like they're going to be kind of subbing in the masses. Only player remaining on the court is Trujillo. We have Pollard, Zenchuk, Ava Gray, and McGee on the court now. 3:46 left in the first.
Also, Allatoona subbing in masses as well. Subbing on Sanavia, Ella Glassmeyer.
Here's Gray, launches one, and out and short as well. Chiefs started off hot, have not hit a three since. Bucks bringing it up. De Oliveira passing it over to Flynn, and that one was short. Rebounded by the Chiefs, and Gray has possession. And she finds McGee, who's looking cross-court again. A lot of cross-court passes tonight by the Lady Chiefs. And that was going to be a foul on the floor.
Yeah, and we see that a bunch with this team, the cross-court passing. It's not necessarily a staple of their team, but the way that they get as many points as they do is they're just so easy to get open and then nail those threes.
And Pollard's layup is no good. Rebounded by Flynn. Trying to find some space here, and she breaks between the Chiefs, but gets tripped up, and a quick fast break point over to McGee, and she sinks it. Chiefs have been taking advantage of their steals thus far. That's Flynn, and she loses possession. A once again fast break point. Zenchuk trying to catch up with Finn, and she gets an and one. Pierce up to the basket with Zenchuk, and she finishes.
That is the first foul, the first trip to the free throw line for anyone tonight.
Zenchuk at the line.
Cannot put that one through with Zenchuk. That gives Flynn and the Bucks a chance to set up. Over to the wing. That's Sanabia. But once again stolen by Zenchuk. But she can't connect on this fast break layup. Tried to save it was McGee, but out of bounds there. Just a little quick mistake there by Zenchuk. She's still up by 13 with 2 minutes left in the first. Inside, trying to get it to Glassmeyer, but she loses her handle. And we have another group of five coming in. 3 freshmen, a junior, and a senior. That is Rain McCray, Addie Kate Beck. That is Gabby Sleeman, Shelby Bellinger. 1:54 left on the clock.
Last five, number 13, Momo Timothy.
Timothy, a beautiful hook shot on Sleeman, and she couldn't get there. 15-4.
This boy now, number 2, Gabby's number 32.
In the corner for McCray. Launches one, that one's short.
Number 2, Bellinger.
And here goes Flynn bringing up once again. She launches a three first thing, and she sinks it. And the Bucks have some life. 2 back-to-back possessions with points.
That was a 3-point basket for Allatoona.
Already at 7. That's over half of their normal points per game. Beck shoots from way deep. And that's a rebound by Flynn.
So since the Chiefs made those 3 back-to-back-to-back threes, they've missed their next 7. Haven't really been as on fire as they started this game. They're going to need to try to get some of that fire back.
Over to the wing for Flynn. And nothing hidden there. It's going to be Chiefs ball with 52.9 seconds.
Okay, so gets to the sideline.
That's McCray on the elbow. Beautiful pass inside to Sleeman. She gets it down. Going to be 17-7.
Number 42, Gavin Sleeman.
Gets it over to Flynn.
And that's out of Glassmeyer. That's shot far by Schultz, and she doesn't connect. McCray pushing the pace to Ella Casing in the corner. And it's through. Swoosh with 10 seconds left. As the Chiefs have found their stride once again, this time at the end of the first quarter. Schultz over the head of Strickland, trying to get one last basket in. Going to be Chiefs ball with 1.2 left. And it almost went in. What a cap that would have been to the first quarter, but Bellinger's shot is no good. So that concludes the first quarter of play here. Chiefs started off extremely hot, knocking down threes from the get-go, steals galore, but I mean, kind of cooled down there. Allatoona has some bright spots, but I mean, Chiefs always find their stride, and they did just then.
Yeah, we saw a 9-point streak, I think it was, with 3 threes in a row. And then they did a bunch of subs, kind of slowed down the pace of the game a bit, had a bunch of missed threes, and the game pace kind of slowed down. They gave Allatoona an opportunity to get back into the game. They kind of did. Still a 13-point game. Still very possible to come back, though.
Yeah, I mean, Strickland launched up that 3. That went in. I mean, they were down by 8 points. It looked like they really had a chance. They were trying to find something. And they only averaged 10 points a game. Based on that, they're doing extremely well. That was the first quarter. They already had 7. So, I mean, they're playing above average right now. But, I mean, they're going to have to really pick it up and stop the Chiefs' outside shooting game if they want to make this game even more competitive. But it is senior night, and the seniors are playing extremely well thus far. As we have the first group of starters back in, and Bellinger's going to pass it in to Gorley. So 8 minutes on the clock. We will begin now. That's Trujillo. And Abdus-Salam kicks it at Davies. A lot of fast passing tonight. Abdus-Salam a long 2 off the rim, and Davies can't get that rebound from Glassmeyer. Oh, but she gets that steal. No numbers, though, and intelligently waits. Bellinger looking for a lane. Instead, Davies gets the 3 ball. No good. And it's going to be off of Abdus-Salam.
Allatoona ball.
So second group of players, pardon me, just Flynn is back in, and the first group of starters for Allatoona is in. But stolen by Bellinger. And say it was not backcourt, it was tipped. Flynn looking for an outlet. Finds Schultz on the baseline, gets her footing, and tipped away by Bellinger there. It's going to be Bucks ball on the sideline. Got Gorley guarding Schultz. Here goes Flynn looking for a lane, but Trujillo is there, and it's stolen back by Bellinger. There have been a good amount of steals thus far, and I don't think that's saying anything about Allatoona. I think it's saying a lot about Sequoyah's defense. I mean, I said it at the beginning of the game how good Gorley has been, and not just Gorley, but a lot of our seniors, and there's another senior, Lauren Trujillo, getting on the board here. The Chiefs continuing to show how good they can be from outside the arc. And packed away by Abdul Salam.
"13 total threes attempted tonight so far. And 5 have been made. So they just keep trying the threes, and it seems to be working for them.
Schultz saves that one from half court. Glassmeyers has a mismatch, but instead to Strickland, who gets packed by Abdul Salam. Schultz looking for a lane, instead stolen by Abdul Salam. Gorley trying to push this pace. Overshoots, but Abdul Salam going up on the second chance shot. Puts it in. 20-point lead now. Pardon me, 18-point lead now for Sequoyah. Inside the Glassmeyer, kicks it right back out. Flynn has it on the top of the key. Flynn tries to find a lane, but Sanabia launches a long three off the back board. That's going to be Davies' ball. Trujillo thinks about it. Instead, gets in Gorley's hands, and that one is overshot. But Bellinger, beautiful rebounding. Rebounding tonight has been exceptional by the Chiefs. A little off by Abdul Salam is going to be Buck's ball.
Yeah, I would say the 2 big things tonight so far for the Chiefs has been the rebound and then just the passing. I mean, they can move the ball across the court so quickly and just get into those open positions to get a way easier 3 than it would just be to take a risk with a man on.
Here's Strickland looking for someone. De La Vieira over for Sanabia. Pardon me, that was number 42, Kiki Daniels, her first shot attempt of the night. Trujillo finds Gorley in the corner. She takes it to the rim and is over the basket, but Abdul Salam can't put up the second chance shot. 4:40 left in the second quarter. And another steal by Gorley, taken out of the air. Man, she read that like a book. 20-point lead now for Sequoyah. Bucks have been held scoreless in the second quarter. De La Vieira putting on the move, and just as I say that, she puts the Bucks on the board almost 3 minutes in. Davies to Gorley thinking about it. Instead, Trujillo finds Davies back in the corner, launches a 3, it's long. De La Vieira pushing it again. Finds her teammate Strickland, and that one's off the backboard. And see, they're starting to get some good opportunities now. They're starting to find more space on offense, more opportunities for shots. It's just, now just comes down to, can you actually make it? And I mean, we saw with De La Vieira, that little drive and put up midway through the lane, that was perfect. They just need to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yes, if they just keep slowly getting more points, just as this game continues to go on, there's somewhat chance of making a comeback here.
Yeah, because we saw in that first quarter, the Chiefs kind of died down mid-quarter. And they had their hot streaks near the beginning and the end. So if they can take advantage of these possible slow streaks of Sequoyah, I mean, there's nothing stopping them from getting right back in this game as De La Vieira gets fouled on the 3 by Gray.
Yeah, momentum changes are definitely a big factor in this one. I mean, yeah, as you said, a complete change of what we saw from the first quarter, where the Chiefs just started out strong and then slowly died down. And if Allatoona can really just take advantage of those moments, they'll be in for...
Got some subs coming in for the Bucks. Taylor Battleman and Flynn is back in. Second attempt for De La Vieira. And off the front of the rim, rebounded by Pollard. Great casing. Pollard to Addie Kate Beck to Gray in the corner. Launches her second three of the night, and she sinks it this time.
A 3-point bucket for 24.
And the Chiefs are really just exemplifying how good, I said it earlier, but how good they can be from the three-point line. We've seen sparks here and there throughout the season, some good streaks. I mean, tonight they are just having a clinic from outside the arc. And Flynn's trying to join that. Clangs off the rim, going to be Chiefs ball. Gray, top of the key. Casing thinking of the shot, instead gets out to Gray. Casing, try to get it to Beck. That one's stolen. DeOliveira thinks of the shot instead to Battleson. And here's Blue. Good little move there, but can't finish. Sleeman, good defense. And Pollard trying to go coast to coast, but Casing fires. And that one is through the net.
Another 3-point bucket for
Allgrave getting on the board. Seniors to freshmen. 23-point lead now for Sequoyah with 1:46 left. And that one is no good by DeOliveira. Save, by Timothy. Beautiful dribbling by Pollard. And Casing is 2 for 2. The freshman. 3 for 3. Well, 2 for 2 back-to-back at least. Man. And, I mean, Allatoona is having a game above their standards. They're having a great first half, 10 points. That's what they get in the game usually. But, I mean, even if they were playing like normally, Sequoyah, I think, would still be having this good of a game. It's senior night. They know the atmosphere. I mean, and they're hot. They're all lights out, on fire right now. It is so fun to watch.
I mean, yeah, even with the keep on subbing, keep on 5 subs, I mean, everyone's still getting on the scoreboard. It's not like when they sub on, I mean, I feel like I've said this before, but whenever they take off their starters and they bring on some of their bench players, the level of intensity doesn't die down. And we're seeing this again tonight.
Yeah, that is a very good point. Strickland can't connect. But rebounded by Glassmeyer. Also cannot connect. It's going to be Gorley picking it up. But that's a very good point, Jake. I mean, you put in 3 different groups, essentially. And Trujillo again from outside the arc. Her second make of the night. Under a minute left in this first half. Nothing there for Schultz. It's going to be a quick turnover. 54.1 left. Zenchuk firing now. And she puts it in. 42 points in the first half for the Lady Chiefs.
11th 3 of the night for the Lady Chiefs.
I mean, you go back to Monday this week, they only scored 30 against River Ridge in the game. They have scored more than that. That's out of bounds. More than that in the first half. And, I mean, a good amount more than that. Offensive production has been unreal by Sequoyah tonight. Inside of Glassmeyer, but taken away again by Gorley. Her 5th steal of the night. 17 seconds left. Inside of Trujillo. Kicks it back out. They got 13 left. Gorley off the front of the rim. But rebounded by Trujillo. She's fighting for it. Almost taken away, but instead the Bucks have 2 seconds. Oh, and Glassmeyer is short on that one. So an entertaining first half. Threes galore. And man, Allatoona may be playing above average, and they're honestly having some very bright moments, but Sequoyah is playing lights out.
Yeah, both teams are definitely playing above average tonight. Yeah, as you said, Allatoona, they have hit their pretty much average per game, and at this point they're looking to double it. And so far, also on the other side, the Chiefs are, if they keep up this pace, they're going to hit 84, which is very impressive for them. I think they've only came close to that one other time this year. It was 87, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, very impressive half by the Chiefs. I mean, we saw a lot of outside shooting by all the seniors, freshmen too. I mean, we saw Kaysen get it hot there near the end. And not even that, the defense too. It's impressive that Allatoona has scored around their average per game in the first half because, I mean, Sequoiah's defense has been locked down. They have had, Gorley alone has had 5 steals. We've seen steals from Bellinger, from Davies. We've seen a good amount of defensive presence. And still, Allatoona is finding a way to do better than average than they usually do. So, great first half by both teams, but Sequoyah is playing amazingly tonight on a senior night. So that will be between games, I believe, the senior night presentation. But right now, we would like to introduce our 2023-2024 girls basketball hype video on Chiefs TV.
Out of the shadows of coming up a name, ready for battle, 'cause I got a thing to claim. Think that I'll crumble, I'll show you a mistake. Where you see me coming, better run for cover, 'cause I'm not slowing down, I'm never going under. I survived the pain, I know it made me stronger. So meet the monster again.
Welcome back to the War Lodge, everyone. So a pretty eventful first half. We hope you enjoyed that hype video. Very well crafted by our production team here at Sequoyah and Chiefs TV. But for that first half, the Chiefs came out guns a-blazing in that first quarter, and the threes continued throughout the entire first half.
Yeah, I mean, Chiefs just kept firing. I mean, we saw the passing game just playing from corner to corner, just honestly too quickly for Allatoona to really comprehend what was happening. And then Sequoyah, it was already in the basket by then. So great passing, and then turning those into shots from the Chiefs side. But then also on the Allatoona side, they've scored 10 points so far tonight. And even though that is a little, that is a lot for them. But as you said before, this is about their average for finals. So yeah.
You have a really good point there. The passing there by the Chiefs on offense has been really fast paced. And I think one thing to mention is the Chiefs have been setting the tone the entirety of the game, especially when Allatoona tries to get their tempo set up on offense. The Seals are right there. Got Gorley and Bellinger ready and reading the passes extremely well, but they're setting the tone tonight on defense and on offense, and it's very exemplary work right now by the Chiefs. So we have the starting five back on the court. We got Gorley, Davies, Abdul Salam, Bellinger, Trujillo. And we got five on the court for the Bucks. That's Timothy, Glassmeyer, Strickland, on the floor. So a 32-point deficit is going to have to be overcame here by the Bucks in this senior night matchup. One thing we haven't mentioned is Yarbrough is wearing a suit tonight. Yarbrough doesn't often wear a suit, but it is senior night and looking awfully spiffy over there. And I mean, he is showing off for a good reason. The Chiefs are up big starting the second half.
And also congratulations to him on 200 wins the other night against Creekview.
Indeed. Great coach. I'm very blessed to have him here at Sequoyah. Flynn on the wing. Launched by Schultz, and she sinks it. But starting off quickly here in the second half. Inside Abu Salam, and she gets hacked by Timothy. And Allatoona is starting quickly here. Timothy a running shot. That one was no good. Gorley into the corner. Bellinger. Yes. Another three for Shelby Bellinger. Flynn bringing up once again. Inside Glassmeyer, but almost stolen by Gorley. Just a tip away. Oh, almost a carry, but she gets away with it. She knew it too. And another three by Bellinger. This one is short, but rebounded by Abdul Salam. She can't put it in. Third time is not the charm as Trujillo misses two. Flynn cross court to Strickland. And a time by the ref. It's a sub timeout. It's going to be remain in Allatoona possession. So 4:34 left. Here's Flynn. Schultz. That one's off, but rebounded and put up by Kiki Daniels. And lead is cut down to 30. Abdul Salam to Gorley. And that one hits nothing. Almost saved by Trujillo, but it's going to be Bucks ball.
Yeah, pretty quick start from the Bucks. Definitely a lot faster than we saw them start the first and second quarter. Put up 5 points so far.
Schultz. Ooh. Oh, that's in. Flynn puts it in, and Allatoona is really coming out firing the second half. Inside to Abdul Salam. She finds Trujillo, who puts it up, in and out, and it's going to be out of bounds by Abdul Salam. Allatoona starting to make some shots here.
2 points away from what they had at halftime, like 2:30 into the second half.
That's Schultz on the wing. Strickland finds her teammate. That was Kiki Daniels out there. And that one is tipped out of bounds by Sequoyah, the ref says. It's going to be Buck's ball on the baseline. Right back to Strickland. She loses handles, but Glassmeyer has it. Schultz to Flynn, and that one's off the top of the hoop. Pardon me, top of the backboard. Inside Abdus Salam, and that was going to be a reaching foul. That one was by Flynn.
Substitution for the Lady Chiefs. Now the game number 5.
Yes, subs coming in for the Lady Chiefs. Pollard, McCray, Zenchuk, and that's all. Still got Trujillo and Davies on. And now we have
Now the game number 44.
number 44, Nakaya Thatch in. Davies passing it in on the baseline. Pollard right back to Davies, and she can't finish, but good little move there by Davies, poking the ball back to the arc, and that's going to be a block on a Zenchuk drive. Schultz with her second foul. Inside to Zenchuk, back to McRae. Davies double team, but doesn't matter. In their mouths. Davies sinks it. Her second 3 of the night. Flynn on the outside. Daniels pushes that one off the side of the hoop. Pollard to McRae. Back to Davies. And that one is short. And Pollard cannot control that one.
Number 14. The champion now for the team.
So 30-point lead with 2:17 left in the third. Inside to Glassmeyer. And she was triple teamed. Gives it to Schultz. That one is far overshot, but great rebounding and a great fake out by Flynn, but she can't finish. Zenchuk pushing it. This one to McCray. Zenchuk. That's Pollard looking cross court to McCray. Zenchuk fires, and that one is no good. But rebound, a great hustle by Pollard, but she barely stepped on that baseline. Great hustle by the Chiefs. Seen it all night.
Yeah, right there, you just saw 20 seconds of just passing around, trying to find that one shot that could work. I mean, just the amount of consistency of how fast they can move it.
And I think that's a props to Allatoona's defense. They really stepped up here in the second half, but still, I mean, Sequoyah is passing around all they want with really no steals. So turnovers aren't happening, but the defensive pressure and lane clogging is still there by Allatoona. Into the corner for Beck. In and out for the freshman. Glassmeyer with the rebound. It is a packed house here on senior night as Schultz shot goes off the backboard. Great casing in the corner. And King is on fire tonight. Unreal for the freshman. 4 threes for Ella Casing. And man, it's senior night, but we are having talent from all grade levels. And I think the amount of production the freshmen and the lower grades are having tonight is really evident of the talent coming that will be remaining for the Chiefs after this year. Beautiful steal there by Sleeman. Inside to Sleeman, and she puts it in. Gabby Sleeman. 14 seconds left in this third quarter. That's Schultz. Almost taken away by Casing. 5, tipped away. 2, 1, stolen away by Lennon. That disrupts the buzzer beater there. 53-18 is your score as we enter the fourth quarter here. And man, the Chiefs are still piling it on. That was only 11 points, but it seemed like they were on fire for the entirety of that third quarter.
I mean, yeah, even though it kind of started looking like they were slowing down a bit, I mean, they really weren't. They kept up and scoring well. I mean, Ella Casing had a 3 towards the end of the quarter to remain perfect on the night. I mean, it's a great job for the Chiefs to keep it going, and also a great job from Allatoona. They scored 8 points in the third quarter, which was close to being more than they scored in the entire first half.
I mean, yeah, like you said, that beginning of the second half there, Allatoona had 8 points in a row. They were really looking like they were trying to get back into it. So we'll see what happens here in the fourth.
The final quarter, rather, with the Lady Chiefs in the net.
So Gorley to take it up over the corner to Davies. Now it's Adus Alam for a 3, and that one's good from Adus Alam.
Number 21, Milani Dusalam.
And now it's 56-18. As De Oliveira is going to take it into the center. There's Glassmayer, and she's going to get it tipped out of bounds. And it's going to be Buck's ball on the end line. Strickland toss it in. She sees, in the corner. Davies comes out with the rebound, though. Davies trying to look for an open passer. Gets into the middle to Adus Alam. She's going to put it up. And one for her. And she will go to the line. That's going to be the third free throw attempt of the night.
It's good. She will go to the free throw line.
So Adus Alam looking to make it a 3-point play and increase the lead to 51. Right?
One play. Last foul called on the Bucks number 11. Dealing behind.
Bucks look to try to get another one back here. Another double team by Davies and Gorley. And Gorley's going to get an easy drive with a layup. And the Chiefs will cross into the 60s.
Just another beautiful read there by the Chiefs defense. We've seen it all night. I've been preaching on it. But that's not easy. Predicting where those passes are going to go, it takes skill, and the experience of Gorley and Davies and Bellinger outside the arc has been very evident tonight.
I mean, yeah, and another thing that we didn't really mention that much is the double teams. I mean, we've seen not so many of them. We saw a bit in the first half of the game. We just saw one right there, and how effective they are. And they just keep seeming to work for the Chiefs. There's a mid-range behind the back of Bellinger after a short mid-range 2 from Trujillo. Bellinger's able to grab it and throw it from behind the back. And now 63-18. Bellinger crossing over. Gives it over to Davies. Davies gets smacked in the face.
She got punched in the face there, but she's laughing it off. And good for her. She will have a break just for a second.
Coming out of the game, number 2, senior Shelby Bellinger. Number 23,
So it's going to be another,
number 30,
this time 4 subs.
and number 35, senior
McGee, Gray, Zenchuk, and Pollard all coming on. David Gray gives it over to McGee. 4:30 left in the fourth quarter. Back over to Gray. Into the corner to McGee. She shoots for 3. That one's knocked out. And it's 66-18. Here's Flynn. Into Sequoyah territory. Plays it over to the corner. Trying to find another open pass. Gets it back to Flynn of the corner. Thinks about shooting a three. Plays it cross court all the way over for Strickland. Amazing catch. Able to keep it in. Off that pass, though, McGee tips it out.
I mean, and that one right there with Flynn, that's a tough mismatch. You have Abdus Salam guarding you on the arc. I mean, you can try to put a move on there and go to the rim, but if Abdus Salam keeps up with you, there's no way you're going to get a shot over here. That is a tough matchup for Flynn.
Flynn gets it back out to Strickland. Now back to Flynn. She shoots a three as the shot clock goes, and it is no good. They're going to say she didn't get it off.
Chiefs ball.
So Dusalon gets it into Pollard. Throws over to Gray. Bit high, but Gray able to keep it in. Throws it back. Pollard, she takes a shot. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebound caught by Abdus Salam, but she's going to get sent to the floor and will go to the line. Or sorry, won't go to the line. No foul.
Okay, that was a jump ball there.
Sorry, I thought that was a foul call.
No, it was a great job by Glassmeyer. That was all ball. You don't really see that often by Abdus Salam, but I mean, what can you say? They're up by a good margin here.
I apologize for that. I thought I saw a foul sign there. There's another three gets shot. Glassmeyer comes out with a rebound. Throws it back out wide for Strickland. She tries to put up a three, but it's blocked. And now Pollard's going to take it over. Give it over to Gray. Tries to slow things down. Into the corner for McGee. She shoots a three. That one's just no good as Glassmeyer comes out with the rebound. Just her height. No one is able to stop her.
Honestly, in that one right there, Glassmeyer was standing straight up. She was just waiting for that. If Pollard had put a body on there on Glassmeyer, she'd have easily got that rebound.
I mean, Glassmeyer, I don't even think she barely jumped.
Yeah, she barely jumped. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Pollard was kind of trying to out-jump her. And you're not really going to do that with that big of a height difference. And I think Glassmeyer was not expecting to be boxed out there. Putting a body on, being physical down low, something we usually see from the Chiefs.
So Gorley plays into the corner to Bellinger. She gives it back up into the center. Now to Gorley, trying to find an option. Back over to Davies now into the center for Sleeman. She puts it off the backboard, but it doesn't get through. Davies comes out with a steal, though. Now another deep three. That one just misses. Sleeman trying to come up with the rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball for the Chiefs. Great defensive move right there from Sleeman. There's 2:23 left on the clock. 66-18. And that one's stolen by Strickland. She's able to keep it in, but can't find a teammate. Bellinger gets to the corner for Davies. She shoots a three, and that one's good as well. It's 69-18.
Man, what a senior night these seniors are having. Defensively, offensively. I mean, must be like surreal for them to be playing, all of them playing this well. Wow.
As there's a three from Schultz. Gorley trying to take one. Bellinger now shoots a three for herself, and that one's good. And they're just going back to back with threes.
We've got a timeout.
Full timeout by Allatoona.
Hot shot is back in the game for Sequoyah. Well, almost.
And the Chiefs cross over into 70, and the Bucks get to 21, and they have averaged about 10 points a half,
Yeah.
which is a lot better than their normal.
Yeah, they've doubled that. They've been playing exceptionally this second half. I mean, they had, what, 10 at halftime? Doubled that, and they still have a good amount of time here to get something going. But, I mean, Sequoyah is playing phenomenally. Outside the arc, I mean, in my 3 years of doing this, I have not seen the Lady Chiefs been this hot from outside the arc at all, ever. I mean, this is an insane game for them. And they're not even that. The amount of attempts they're taking is one thing, but the amount of makes, that percentage has to be an astounding number.
I mean, how many times do we really see this many threes even attempted?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really remember that many two attempts. I mean, besides a few layups. I mean, it is majority being a three game. Now Flynn's going to take a drive there.
The foul called on the Lady Chiefs, number 27.
And the foul's called.
Going in for her, this number 15, Ella Pearson.
as Sailor Daly comes out with a minute 38 left on her senior night. And Flynn to check it in for the Bucks. He finds Glassmeyer, gets it into the corner for another three, and that one's good from Schultz. He gets another one. And now here's Gorley, as she sends Kiki Daniels to the floor as they keep looking at the ball with 1:27 left.
So preparing for the Bucks. And coming out of the game, senior number 35.
Another senior, Addison Gorley, comes off in replacement for Carly Bass for her first time on the court tonight.
Carly Bass. She's ball.
Bellinger to Casing. She gives back to Bellinger in the corner. She puts up a three. That one's good again. And the threes keep firing down for the Heat. With 1:16 left on the clock, Flynn takes it over to half court. And there's a sub. And now Bellinger is going to come on. Hattie Kate Beck.
Great to see the support from the crowd right now, cheering on those seniors, both Davies and Bellinger, as they went off the floor.
Another deep three attempt, and that one just rolls out. Rebound by Glassmeyer, but stolen by Sleeman, as Casey's going to take it across the court. Trying to get stripped up, but gets it to Trujillo, and she's putting up a three, and that one's good for her as well. And it's another three for the seniors.
That is awesome to see. So he was one of those players that didn't get that much playing time this season, but man, what a game she is having, especially from outside the arc tonight. Great to see all the seniors thriving.
And speaking of Trujillo, she's going to come off now. And what a night for the seniors it was. Raining down the threes from every single angle. And with 40 seconds left, all of the seniors have come off the court. Now here's Flynn for a three for herself, just misses as Addie Kate Beck takes it and drives towards the hoop, and she just loses possession. And the Bucks will get the ball back with 27.6 seconds left on the clock. And the Bucks will make another sub. And Sarah Sanabia is going to come in and make an appearance. And the shot clock has been turned off. Flynn makes a drive to the hoop. She tries to put one up, but hits the back of the net. Another put up here. That one goes through. As Sanabia, right as she comes in, puts one up. And with 10 seconds left, Carly Bass plays in the corner for Addie Kate Beck. She puts one up, just misses. And she's going to go to the line for, I think, the fourth total time for night for both teams. So not many free throw attempts here.
No, not really at all. It's been a clean game, and there has been a little bit, maybe one or two missed calls the entire game. That's saying something about how good the officiating has been and how clean this game has been through and through. But still, they've been playing physical. Down low, they've been boxing out a good amount, been playing physical, especially outside the arc. So it's not like they haven't been playing hard.
Okay, back with her second one. It just misses. Rebound gets pulled down by the Bucks. And they put up a last-ditch effort, but it is no good. And the final score will be 79-26. Your Sequoyah Chiefs. And what a game that was for the Chiefs.
What a game that was. And I mean, honestly, what a fun game that was overall. I mean, you may look at the scoreboard and be like, that was a blowout. You may think that was a blowout, but I mean, you look at the Allatoona sideline and you see these girls are jumping up and down. They scored more than double what they usually do. They really succeeded offensively in their terms. I mean, they really improved, especially from outside the arc. Schultz was on fire near the end there. I mean, when Sanabia scored at the end, everyone was jumping up and down. It's like these players who maybe don't score that often, they were having fun. It seemed like everyone out there was having fun, especially on Sequoyah sideline. The seniors were having a blast. It seemed even the freshmen too, Ella Casing and Ray McCray out there getting a lot of playing time and a lot of shots put up. I mean, that was just a fun game to watch overall, and especially, and particularly, I bet it was a fun game to play for all of the players out there.
Yeah, just a great game for everyone, and that's the fun of basketball.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining us at the World Watch. We'll be back in about,
I would say about 20 minutes because there is the senior night presentation in between games. So I would say about 20 minutes. We should be back for the boys game, and that should be an extremely competitive matchup because last time Allatoona did beat the Chiefs, and that was at Allatoona, but a different story here. The Chiefs are kind of with a better record and better momentum. So we'll see you in about 20-ish minutes after the senior night presentation. I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Gyro. We'll be back later tonight.